Governor of Ekiti State, Fayemi, has reacted to a story circulating on several online platforms regarding his defection from the All Progressives Congress, saying nothing has changed. In his X handle, he emphasized that he's a card-carrying foundation member of the APC. He explained that though he's at the vanguard of demand for greater internal democracy and inclusion in the ruling party, he believes it's still not too late for the party to change course and move towards greater inclusion and internal democracy. Let's bring in public affairs commentator Jide Benson, who joins me on the news at 10 for more updates on this development. Mr. Benson, thanks for joining us tonight. There have been many attempts by members of the APC to make light the impact of the former governor's defection. But this is the same person President Tinubu publicly requested he works with him and later on nominated as minister. Does this show some crack within the ruling party? Mr. Bessie, I'm asking if you think the defection of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai is showing signs of cracks within the ruling party. We'll get back to Mr. Benson in the course of this bulletin. Let's turn our attention now to other stories we're covering. The Adamawa Taraba Area Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has intercepted smuggled goods worth over 51 million naira. We'll bring you details of that story after this break. Stay with us.
No put your ears, make we talk. Shout my tea fresh now, but you know, I beg no be so. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath. Mom, it's your time to brush. Mama and Papa buy up, use up, and shine your smile. No more cover mouth. Because with Colgate, that will do ya down with your smile.
You're watching TVC News at 10. A reminder of our top stories tonight. President Tinubu inaugurates Planning Committee for National Youth Conference, restates his administration's commitment to youth development. Members of the River State House of Assembly failed to honor invitation of Governor Siminalayi Fubara, issue warrant of arrest for RISEC chairman. Outside Nigeria, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says it will be in listening mode during Ukraine-Russia talks in Saudi Arabia. And in sports, King Charles launches the King's Betting Relay at Buckingham Palace ahead of the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games. We're back now to our coverage of the defection of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai. Public affairs commentator Jide Benson joins me on the news tonight. Suddenly, former Governor El-Rufai has no political weight. At least that's the feelers we're getting from the APC. What do you think his defection has to say about the current state of the ruling All Progressives Congress?
Well, I don't think that the APC is going to lose sleep in any form on account of his exit of the party. If you follow developments in Kaduna State, you would realize that he has continued to lose steam. His successor, who he pretty much bankrolled his candidacy, has fallen out with him. The people of Southern Kaduna are now in bed with the incumbent governor. The person who was a thorn in the flesh of the former governor El-Rufai, Comrade Shehu Sani, is now on the same boat with the governor. So I think that in Kaduna State, he has become a political orphan, and that possibly explains why he has been out and about saying a lot. So I'm not surprised at what he has done. I think we should all have seen it coming. And I don't think at the moment there's anything to worry about.
Some sources say there's a list of former governors, former attorney general, ministers in the previous administration currently in talks with the SDP. Are we looking at a third or a fourth force ahead of the coming election in 2027?
Okay, so which is why I said that for now there's nothing to worry about. So if it is that he has gone ahead like a John the Baptist as a forerunner to the SDP to wait for those who are coming after him, I think that the coming weeks and months or the days to come will reveal that to us. Certainly, there's going to be a fourth force, but I don't think that we need a fourth force. What we needed was a third force. We had that in 2023. What needs to be done is to consolidate on the efforts of the third force, because the breaking of the second and the third forces was what gave the president victory at the polls. If you think about the three major people who ran against the president, they were all in the same fold. They were all members of the PDP. So the PDP presented a candidate in the PDP presented a candidate in the Labour Party, the PDP presented a candidate in the NNPP, and now former Governor El-Rufai is going to create as it were, a fifth force. So I think that breakaway is not going to help anybody that wants to come together.
Perhaps the only difference this time, Mr. Benson, is that the depletion will be happening within the ruling APC as against what we saw in 2023. But the former governor has also insinuated
Sorry,
that...
I didn't hear what you said.
Well, I'm saying the depletion this time will be on the part of the APC, not the PDP as we saw in 2023.
Yes.
I wanted to call your attention to what former Governor El-Rufai also did say, that the North isn't as united behind Mr. President as it was in 2023. Is this something the president and his party should be worried about?
Well, I quite agree with that. As of today, I don't think that the North is as united as it was behind the president. But if you know the president that we have, I don't think that he will let that slide. I don't think that he will be sleeping. He will do everything in the books to ensure that between now and 2027, even if it's on the eve of the election night, he will get them back into his fold. That North that is not united again behind the president, I don't think that they will unite behind El-Rufai. There's an article who is interested in the race. He's a serial contestant. He's not going to give up. El-Rufai's ambition, I don't think, will be such that we'll let him back Atiku. There's Kwakwan still waiting in the wings. There are several other people. So I don't think that it's an opportunity that Governor Malam El-Rufai can grab and run away with.
It's 2 years away, but it seems like the political gladiators are getting ready as we speak. Public affairs commentator Judy Benson, thank you for talking to us on the news tonight.